Yes, I
would like to call the President, Natali Cahyadi, to start the meeting.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. Woo! Am I the only one who's excited? You can show some.
Yay!
Yeah. Unmute yourself. So let's start this meeting with high energy. Considering your weekend is going to finish soon and tomorrow it's another Monday, so let's enjoy tonight to the fullest.
I have a long weekend though.
Okay, so Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club is a part of a bigger organization called Toastmaster International. We're just one out of many, one among maybe 100,000 something clubs all around the world in 145 countries. So when we join Toastmasters as its member, we can go to visit other clubs, we can do projects, we can deliver speeches, get some evaluation and taking roles. And I would like to welcome all the other Toastmasters members from Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club, as well as from other clubs. So we have Toastmaster Sunny, Toastmaster Aji, and Toastmaster Melita from Magical Bali Toastmasters Club, also helping us with role taking tonight. Thank you and welcome. We also have, let me see, do I miss someone? Other guests, visiting Toastmasters and people who are haven't joined Toastmasters yet. So we have Toastmaster Uyun, we have also guest Rahwono, guest Chitra, guest Alfie, and guest Alif, and guest Raida. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly. So welcome, and we're so glad to have you in our meeting tonight. Later on, the MC of tonight's meeting, or we call it Toastmaster of the meeting, Tom, Toastmaster Rendra, will explain a little bit more about how the meeting is run. Well, for me, I would like to share Toastmaster Club mission, just so everyone here got reminded, and you know, it's always good to understand why we are here. So Toastmaster Club mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Toastmaster core values are integrity, service, respect, and excellence. And for our club, Bhinneka Online, we got chartered last December 2020. So we're still about 9 months. It's like, you know, you're pregnant 9 months and your babies pop up. So we're kind of new in the scene, but we have pretty solid members. And that's also because we have club values, which is as simple as ABC. We appreciate our club members, we build each other up, and we celebrate our successes. We also have our social media and our VPE or VPPR, Ben or Robin. If you can share it in the chat box, that will be awesome. All right. I hope you enjoy tonight's meeting, and I will pass it over to our Toastmaster of the meeting, who will make this meeting as fun as himself, because he is so much fun. So please welcome with a warm applause, Toastmaster Marendra Dika.
Thank you, Madam President Natali Cahyadi. Hello, everyone. It's very nice to meet you. For those that coming to Toastmaster first time, as mentioned by our honorable President, Tom is an MC for this meeting. So this is the job of me, myself, this evenings to ensure that each of you enjoy the meeting. Well, in Toastmasters, we develop our skills, we develop ourselves, we develop our talents, we develop our interests. This is the right place, every one of you growing up. And we are here, the EXCOs, helping you out to grow up. Now, in every single meeting, we have a theme and word of the day. Well, to be honest, now it's oops, like oops, and like something happened. And then word of the day is oversight. I would like to read the meaning of this oversight to you. Well, as of now, oversight means an unintentional failure to notice or do something, okay? And then the action of overseeing something, for example, effective oversight of the financial reporting process. Okay, now I would like to give you the example of oops moment that's happening at me, myself, as a freelance photographer or freelance cinematographer, etc. I was a meeting with my team. I am the script maker, producer, and also the director of the short movie. I post in the Bhinneka WhatsApp group yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And the editing process took quite long. It's from the evening until late night. And by the late of night, I was kind of exhausting. And what I should have done better is click exits the external hard drive safely. But what I have done is just plug it out. Can you imagine 1 terabytes of all those data inside? Just unreadable. Even my external hard drive cannot be read. So do you know how many 4 terabytes? 4 tera is 4,000 gigabytes. 4 tera is 4 million megabytes. If you have a photo size 4 megabytes for a single photo, so it means I have lost my 1 million photos since 2019. There was a very big oops moment. And I never gave up. I still trying to open YouTube, how to save the data, because the cost of this incident is very, to me, it's very small. I just forget to safely remove the hard drive. I just, plug it out, the cable, the data. It's so not like that. Okay, that's the ups moment. And I have already asked you in a WhatsApp group of the Bhinneka. Of course, each of you have the oops moments. Save that. I will ask you when the time comes to me in my time allocated. Now, I would like to go to the agenda. Okay. In a Toastmasters, we have 3 sessions, if you never know. It is called the prepared speech sessions, and then it's called the evaluation sessions and the table topic sessions. Yes, of course, both evaluation sessions and delivery prepared speech sessions are more educational. But for those that coming to the Toastmaster at the first time, I hope you will enjoy the table topic sessions. To me, since the beginning of my birth, I love the table topic sessions. We do not need any preparations to cheer up the guests, cheer up friends. Now, ladies and gentlemen, doing this, of course, I'm not alone. I'm not a hero in the Avengers, of course. I will be associated with a bunch of friends in my team. For short, I would like to invite one of the most critical persons who will do these things. And that is the GE. General Evaluator is the person in charge to evaluate everything. And I would like to invite one of the most amazing GE on the earth that I ever found during my lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Madam President, one of the most beautiful ladies on a Bali Island, Natali Chayadi. Your turn.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rendra. See how exaggerated he is? His energy was just overflown everywhere. So thank you for that wonderful introduction. Hi, everyone. I'm back to be your general evaluator. My role for tonight is to evaluate the whole meeting proceeding from beginning until the end, and also to evaluate the meeting role taker that haven't got a specific evaluator assigned, aka Toastmaster of the meeting, table topic master, evaluators, and other technical role players who are part of my team. So I would like to call upon them one at a time, and I'll ask them to, like Rendra said, right? Rendra, you want us to share our oops moment. Is that correct? So
that's correct.
Great. So when I call your name, you can share briefly one of your oops moment, and then proceed to introduce yourself and also your role. So first up is our grammarian, Toastmaster Batoro Aji. So please welcome Toastmaster Batoro Aji.
Okay, wow, my oops moment. What? Yeah. Yeah, I think since I saw Natalie eating Indomie the other day, so I I'm mistaken when I was about to take the Indomie, but instead I threw it away. So that's my oops moment. Okay, so yeah, my role today is as a grammarian. So basically, I will observe the entire meeting in terms of your in terms of linguistics aspects. Yeah, so I'm in the end of the day, I'm going to report the oops moments or oversights of your performance, and as well as the yes side of your speech. So back to you, GE.
Thank you, grammarian Toastmaster Aji. Would you mind to introduce the word of the day again, in case, for some of our guests who just joined us just now?
Sure. Okay, so the word of the day today is oversight. So what is the meaning of that? Is an unintentional failure to notice or do something. For example, he had simply missed persons out of an oversight. Another example was the mistake due to oversight. So that's the word of the day, and please use it as many as you can.
Great, thank you so much. All right, let's call upon my next team member, who is the counter. So please welcome Toastmaster Sunny.
Thank you, Madam GE. You guys hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you.
All right. My ops moment was many years ago when I was still in primary school. In the afternoon, after I went back from school, then a couple hours after that, I need to go to the course. And then I was also rushing. Yeah. To taking bath and lunch, I was so rushing to the course. When I jump into the tricycle, yeah, in my hometown, we have a tricycle that time. And on the way, I go to the course place. I saw what I had in my feet. Oh gosh, I wear different sandals. Right sandals are totally different with the left sandal. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. And then I look at it, I thought only two options, go back and change or just continue. And can you guys guess what I did?
Continue.
I continue. And that was the most moment ever, embarrassing ever in my life. Okay, as the counter, my duty today is to note any overuse or meaningless or unnecessary words that come from all of the speakers today. And also the filler sound, unnecessary sounds. The overused words may be, well, but when you are talking too nervous or too exciting, this so and you know will come out, right? And then the filler sounds may be like like that. So the purpose of my role is, first one is to improve the observational skill and my listening skill as well. And secondly is to assist all of the speakers to reach their personal goals. That's why I'm here in Toastmasters. So well, that's the introduction of my role today, and I will share to you my observation report at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunny. All right, it's very relatable. Yeah, I think we've all have gotten that oops moment in our life. Next stop on my team member list is our timer. So please welcome Toastmaster Ben.
All right, thank you, Madam GE. So I am the timer. My name is Ben. But first, let me introduce my oops moment. Now, as a man, a husband, I've had a lot of those. So, not hard to kind of think of just one, but I got a good one I think that's relevant to me being in Bali. Now, my wife, she's from Surabaya, and the first time I went to go meet her family was about 4 years ago. And again, as an American, we have a lot of different cultural practices and things to do. So we went out to dinner, and normally, Americans, when we're the fattest country in the world, we eat with both of our hands. So of course, I started eating with my left hand. I knew this was not a good thing in this country, but I just kind of forgot, right? Maybe nervous meeting the parents for the first time. So they don't speak English at all. So the idea was that was their first impression of me eating dinner, just thinking I was being a pretty big jerk. And now that I've been married for 2 years, I eat with my left hand all the time as a joke. But the first time, that was a big oops moment. And luckily, they still allowed their daughter to marry me. So if they win, maybe it's their oops moment. Who knows? But as a timer, I will be timing everybody except myself. And we have 3 different positions or 3 different areas. So prepared speeches, they're all 5 to 7 minutes. So you'll see a green light at 5 minutes, yellow light at 6 minutes, a red light at 7 minutes. Remember, you have 30 seconds to go over, so don't do that. Just kind of pay attention to the light. Also, during table topics, we got 1 minute for green, 1 minute and 30 seconds for yellow, 2 minutes for red. Again, 30 seconds to go over, but again, don't do that either. And lastly, the evaluation portion is 2 minutes for green, 2 minutes 30 for yellow, 3 minutes for red. And again, get the theme. Don't make an oops, right? I will not count it as an oversight. I will be focused on all of you and your time, except mine. So have a great meeting. Back to you, G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ben, our timer. It is not an oversight to pick Ben as the timer because he is like, his military background made him the perfect person to do this thing. Okay, last but not least in my team member list is our ballot counter, as well as first-time Zoom master, Toastmaster Della. Please welcome Toastmaster Della.
Okay, hi. Good evening, everyone. My oops moment. About 2007, I was invited into what the name of the association, I forgot. Backpacker Indonesia. Indo Backpacker Indonesia. I was invited to join the meeting because one of my friend's boyfriend was a speaker. One of the person who travel around Asia for 10 days actually, I don't know. And I met one of the speaker also, and he approaching me and talking about something interesting and asking my name and etc. etc. And I just say in my heart at that time, oh my God, he's not my type with the big curly hair, skinny body, like a junkies. I thought he was a junkies, maybe a drug seller, maybe, I don't know. And about 2 years later, now he is here, become my husband. Oops moment. Ivan Ismail.
It's here.
Yes, he is here. Okay, as a ballot counter, I will launch a polls for you to choose the best speakers, best evaluator, and best table topic speakers. Later, I will launch, and please kindly have a vote. Okay, thank you. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Della. Wow, that is like a big oops moment in your life. Okay, so my oops moment is, this is a bit embarrassing, but when I went to America for the first time and I did the Statue of Liberty cruise ship, when we went to like a ship and then we did like a little cruise, the tour guide said that please wear something that's, like pants or jeans, because it's gonna be more comfortable. Because I was on my own and all of my clothes were in laundry, so I only had like a summer dress with me. I went to the boat and voila, the wind blew so strong. Yeah, wardrobe malfunction in short. So instead of enjoying Statue of Liberty and taking photo, one hand is trying to hold my dress because it's only like knee length, and then another dress trying to take a picture of the surrounding. So if you see that Marilyn Monroe pose, don't believe it. It's not as wonderful as what is portrayed in the media. It's totally like a big oops, I don't want to do it again. All right, so I'll be back at the end of the meeting to share my general evaluation report. And for now, I will pass it over to Toastmaster Rendra to keep it going and keep it rolling. Back to you, Rendra.
Yay! Wonderful GE. So ladies and gentlemen, you already see how many oops moments that's made by our by our team in this meeting. And I believe each of you has. So pay attention, you will ask. So before I will go to the next page, maybe I would like to ask our guests, do you have an oops moment that you can share? Rahono, what's your oops moment? 1 minute, bro. Tell us 1 minute oops moment that you have.
Okay, so my oops moment, it happened, one of the oops moment that I have actually, it happened when I was in Malang for the very first time. So I went there without knowing about anything about the city, right? So be it the people, be it the conditions, be it about the pricing, especially about the pricings, because at that time, what happened was I went to a place. It was very popular among the college students where we can have big portions of meal with kind of like affordable price. And I was there with my friend for the very first time, and both of us come from Kalimantan. We didn't have any idea about the pricing, so we just sat and ordered like two separate portions. And we thought was, well, the food is very affordable here. And then the oops moment came when the meal came to our table. It was like, you can imagine like one plate, you can share it with 3 or 4 people. And it's just like, okay, we couldn't finish it, man. So it was like, okay.
Okay, thank you. So that's very oops moment. Thank you, Rawono. I got it. So we will go now, ladies and gentlemen, to the next sessions. This is one of the most important sessions at Toastmasters. We call it a prepared sessions. What is important? Because, every speaker already made a study, survey, learn, and dig deeper about the speech that they would like to be delivered. We have 3 now. We have a prepared speech sessions, and we have 3 prepared speaker that you will listen to your ear what they are trying to give to you. And so you have a very good data plans, you have very good speaker, so you can listen very well. So you better pay attention. Now, I would like to to introduce you the first speaker, as I got the information about the first and a little bit change of this is the sequence of the speaker. First, this speaker is a lady, one of the most amazing member in our club. Okay, she will be delivered a project with a title, The Significance of Mentor. Her time allocated is 5 to 7 minutes. She will be evaluated by Melita, for sure.
Oh, Desi Eva.
Daisy. Melita's
Okay,
evaluating me.
Desi Eva. She will be evaluated by Desi Eva. As I read, it's kind of a little bit oops moment, right? Because it's clear F first Desi Eva. Okay, cool. That's my little oops moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome our honorable speaker, Dian Fifi, with the title, The Significance of Mentor. The Significance of Mentor, Dian Fifi. This is your moment of truth. Dian Fifi?
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Rendra. Good evening, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmaster, and welcome guests. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oprah Winfrey shared a beautiful quote. A mentor is someone to allow you to see the higher of yourself and sometimes become hidden to your own view. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share you my experience with the mentor in Toastmaster. In 2014, I was looking English club to improve my speaking. And I browsed internet and I found Dynamic Toastmaster in Surabaya. Then, after I make appointment with the contact person, I came and joined the meeting. I was so impressed with the all member who looked and spoke confidence on the stage before pandemic. Yeah. Then next Saturday, I decided to join Toastmaster member. I remember in my first project, I had the question and all the mentors show their enthusiasm to mentor me. There were Toastmaster Harto, Toastmaster Kusnul, DTM Wasis, and Toastmaster Aris. Then every member is mentor. They joined before me and they were ready to help me. After 2 years, joined Toastmaster, and I took a break due to expecting baby. And in December 2020, I rejoined again and here in Bhinneka Toastmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, from the great mentor in Toastmaster, I got many lessons. I learned from them. And this is the most important lesson that I want to share tonight. Take the challenge. After 6 months join Dynamic Toastmaster, all the members and DTM Wasis agree to appoint me as a president of the club. President of the club? Am I good enough? And you know the answer is because nobody wants to be the president. So that's why at the moment I had a many reasons to refuse. First, no, I can't because I am a new member and I do not nothing about this club. But DTM Wasis convinced me. I'm sure you can handle this club. Then I took the challenge. If I had not taken the challenge, I would not have learned how to handle people from any background. The members came although walk of life such as doctor, and then lecturer, teacher, and self-employed. Also from fresh university graduated until pensioner. And if I had not taken the challenge, I would not have learned how to arrange events from small until big. And from DTM WASIS, I also learned how to manage a big event. And I remember at that time, we had a meeting with one of a big university in Surabaya, and it was successful. And also in this Bhinneka Toastmaster, every member help each other. Toastmaster Rona, Toastmaster Natalie, Ben, and also Pipit. Natalie likes to offer me a challenge. Okay, Diane, please deliver speech. And I remember 2 months ago, she offered me to deliver speech in a virtual conference. And I said, I'm sorry, I can't because I was on my way Jakarta Surabaya by train. She convinced me. It's only 2 minutes, Diane. Okay, I took the challenge. And you know, if I had not taken the challenge, I would have sleeping 8 hours in train. And if I had not taken the challenge, I would have knew what virtual conference is this. Pipit also likes to give me a challenge to give speech in a club in Indonesia or overseas. Yes, if I had taken the challenge from Pipit, I would not have met you. And I would not have knew how friendly people from overseas. So ladies and gentlemen, do not take every chance or every challenge as your problem, but take every problem as your challenge. Back to the Tom.
Amazing, DMVV. There was amazing speech for those that never knows about the speech. And I would like to ensure that every single speech, it has a purpose. And what DMVV said about her project has 2 purposes. First is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. And second of all, for the member to share some aspect of a previous experience as a prodigy. Okay, so that's why realizing these 2 purpose of her project, Dian Vivi already delivered it to all of you. So actually this is very important to Desi Eva as her evaluator of evaluating her speech. Now, for the second speaker has a purpose of the speech like as follows. First, for the member to apply his understanding of social media, wow, it's mine, to enhance and establish our new social media presence.
Wrong. It's research and presenting.
Okay, cool. Yes, and second of all, you have a second, right? Second purpose is to share some
Sorry.
aspects.
Wrong. Sorry.
Okay. Oops.
Ben?
I got it from you, PP. You give me another oops.
Yeah, it's supposed to be your
Okay.
own work. Okay, Ben, can you? Ben.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, while PP is delivering to me privately, because I will make a... So I would like to ensure that this second speaker is our ESCOs. He's very active, and to me myself, he's like what do you call it? A Rambo in our club. He's one of the strong men in our club that can ensure our president safely. Have you ever watched the movie titled The Man in the Iron Mask?
Totally not him, but there you go. I send it to you.
D'Artagnan is a people that ensure the King Louis is in safe conditions. Now, for not further ado, I would like to introduce him to you, each of you, especially you guys, guests. He will be delivering 5 to 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minute speech, okay? And she will be evaluated by Melita Toastmaster. She is there already to prepare himself. And then, so you send me already, repeat? Yes, of course.
Yes, in the chat also.
Exactly. Yes. His speech will be, has two, wait a minute, one. Yes, purpose. It is member to learn or review basic research methods and presents a well-organized, well-researched speech of any topic. Am I clear? Cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm operating two laptops. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome our amazing speaker from the lens of the Avengers and the DC Comics. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome Ben Whittaker with his title, Be Smart. Be Smart, Ben Whittaker. It is your stage of the moment of truth.
Research and presenting. That's my topic, if you missed it. I don't know about you, but when I find out someone's going to present this particular project, needless to say, I'm going to do it anyways. I don't like it. Most of the time, in my opinion, people are presenting something that I don't care about or I'm not interested in. Now, some of you guys are judging me. It's like, Ben, what a jerky thing to say. And I'm like, guys, I'm a teacher. I see over 100 students a day, and I see their eyes when I'm saying something they're not interested in. So honesty is the best policy in my opinion as well. So sit back and relax. I figure, sharing my feelings with a trusted group of people, what could go wrong? But I do understand if you do want to tune out for my research and presenting speech. And if you do, it might not be so smart. Because today I'll be presenting my research on SMART goals. Now, some of you may have heard about this, and some of you, this may be a new concept. And last year I was teaching physical education online. And I really needed to find a way to teach a concept that might help students outside of PE, as well as getting them just stronger. While digging through the depths of the internet, it's really good that Indonesia has a firewall, right? Well, unless you use the VPN. But anyways, I eventually stumbled on SMART goals. S, specific. M, measurable. A, attainable. R, relevant. And T stands for time. S-M-A-R-T. SMART. In the US, we're always asked the question as a kid, what are your goals? What are you going to be when you grow up? And many answers are like, I want to be an actor, an athlete, a doctor, a lawyer. Or some say, I want to be a millionaire. Just for your information, the latter was mine. I always said, Mom, I'm going to be a millionaire. Dad, I'm going to be a millionaire. Teachers, I'm going to be a millionaire. And in 2016, my dream finally came true. I finally became a millionaire. Now, coincidentally, that was also the same year I landed in Bali. I didn't realize $70 was 1 million rupiah. My goal wasn't specific enough. When thinking about a goal, we have to be as detailed as possible. How do I get it? Let's make a plan, create steps to achieve it. And again, goals aren't going to happen overnight, unless your goal is to be a millionaire and you come to Bali or Indonesia. Next is the M, measurable. When analyzing your goal, make sure you have a pathway to get there to help and measure how close and far you are from your goal. Because we as humans, we need checkpoints daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. Now, try looking at the last 10 years of your life. For me, I just turned 35. Simple math, 10 years ago, I was 25. I just graduated from my university with a bachelor's degree. And who would have thought in the last 10 years, I would have also earned a master's, moved to Bali, traveled to 16 countries, got married, and so far survived that and a worldwide pandemic, and of course, given this speech. A, is your goal attainable? Your goal can't be easy. I tell my students, making simple goals is like playing video games on easy. It's boring, and it doesn't give you that feeling of satisfaction or the thrill of victory. I once asked a student, what college did he want to attend? He said, Oxford. Now this year, he's in 11th grade. He's smart, his family is extremely wealthy, he's on the right track. I asked him though, do you know the acceptance rate for applicants to Oxford? Do you know the requirements to go to Oxford for Indonesian students? And of course, like most high school kids, the answer was no. So as a good teacher, I researched for him, sent out some information, and hopefully boosts him in the right direction. Now, R stands for relevance. Does this goal make sense for your life track? If you're really trying to, say, set a goal to lose weight, for example, and you make a specific plan to run each day, give yourself a distance to run and when you want to meet your goal. And it's really attainable. It doesn't seem too difficult. I mean, look at your cousin. She lost 45 pounds and come on, she's her, right? 45 pounds is nothing. Great. The only problem is you hate running and the thought of running gives you nightmares. So make a goal that you actually are going to enjoy the journey, because some days are going to be hard, and if you don't enjoy it, you're going to fail. But again, getting over it's going to make you better. Now the T stands for time. Set a date when you must achieve your goal and also give yourself a deadline. Check those checkpoints. Evaluate your progress at those checkpoints. And each time you make a step within and make sure it's still within your grasp. And if it's not, adjust to it. So what have you done over the last 10 years? Write it down. And I'm sure most of us have achieved quite a lot in the last 10 years. For me, I think every single day, what if my goal was specific about what I wanted? Like instead of saying, I want to be a millionaire, I should have said, I wanted to make $1 billion. It's all about the details, people. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time. You're all smart people, I'm assuming. I mean, you all came to this meeting here to get better. It's a step in a direction you want. You all want something more for your family. So go make the plan to achieve it. And good luck over the next 10 years. And I hope I get to experience a little bit of your success. Back to you, Toastmaster.
That's very wonderful, Ben. You will be evaluated by amazing lady, of course. Now, I would like to go to the next prepared speech. This prepared speaker is a famous lady. She's the school in Bhinneka Online Toastmaster, of course. And her daughter had the same hobby with me, myself, cinematography. Okay. She will be delivering a speech with the purposes first. To apply her understanding of social media and enhance, establish our new social media presence. And second of all, to share some aspect of her experience establishing or enhance a social media presence. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome our amazing prepared speaker, Vivi Amelia Wati, with her 5 to 7 minutes speech with the title, The Power of Influencer. The Power of Influencer. Vivi Ameliawati. It is your moment of truth.
My fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, may I know, do you have social media account? Name it Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Can you just show your hand like this if you have social media account? Wow, I can see all of you have social media account. Yes, it's common nowadays. We have more than one account. Me too. I have Facebook account, Instagram account, and LinkedIn account. All of them have different purposes. I like to put into two categories. The purpose is for social network and professional network. I use platforms like Facebook and Instagram for social network. I like to share my private life there. And I give you one example. Most of you know that I like to try the good food. So I like to take some picture of good food that I think the taste is good. And then I put a little content there and post it. The purpose is to maintain my relationship with my friends or to give reference. I don't have many followers or friends in social network. Actually, I don't intend to. I want to keep it my private life as best as I can. Apparently, it's completely different with professional network. In LinkedIn, I suppose to have many followers because in LinkedIn, I only posted the things related with company product. The content that I share in LinkedIn is absolutely different with the content that I share in other platforms like Facebook and Instagram. It is also expected by my company, the more I have network, the more I have followers, it can reach more audience. It can reach people to get awareness to your company product. But how about if I don't have many followers? What should we do? One of the solutions is using influencer. They have power. They have ability. They have experience. They have network to be able to get what you want. I give you one example. A month ago, when I posted a content on LinkedIn, it's about company event to invite people to come or register in our webinar. The impact is not so good. Maybe in a week, people who register is less than 30 people. When I check in the analytic report in LinkedIn account, the people who view it is only less than 500, less than 10 people who give like, and just one or two who gave the comment. See, the impact is so small. But when I use influencer, let's say that at that time I partnership with BCI Asia. Have you heard BCI Asia? It's a well-established company that generating project leads. These leads is able to help the company to find the order. So it is a credible company. When we partnership with BCI Asia, we put BCI Asia as influencer, the impact is beyond our target. In one day, BCI Asia can reach people awareness for more than 1,000 just in one day. And we If we open the registration 2 weeks before, you can imagine how many people will view it. Influencer has the power to influence the people because people think that the influencer has the credibility, well established with their experience, so people believe it. Compared to I post by my personal account with BCI Asia, it will give more different. If I partnership with BCI Asia, at that time the people who attended in our webinar is more than 400 people. The more people attend our company event, it's good. It means that more people will aware of your company product. My fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, you see how powerful influencer is. There is no doubt not to use them as the influencer if you want to brand your company product, whether for your personal goals or company goals. So, my fellow Toastmaster, please remember how powerful influencer is, and you can use them to benefit you. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fifi. We have the same in common things, which is social media. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I have posted in my Instagram 15,000 photo of myself. You can check it out before it's too late. Now, I would like to ask the timer. Timer, all of them are qualified or not? Please give me your report. Timer. Timer, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Just for the sake of
Box,
time,
Rendra.
there it's in the chat box. Everyone's good. Back to you,
Amazing.
Tom.
All the prepared speakers are qualified, ladies and gentlemen. You can vote them all. Now, I would like to invite the Zoom master to take a photo of us. And ensure, ladies and gentlemen, you have a very wonderful face on your face, like this. Smile, you know, wonderful. Okay, Zoom master, do your job now, before the earthquake happens.
It's me. I'm not a Zoom master today. Okay, so guys, everyone.
Who is the Zoom master?
Bella.
Bella is the Zoom master today.
I will take a picture also. Or Robin or?
I take the picture today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. So guys, turn on your video right now. So we have two guests, Alif and Reda. Do you mind to turn on your video so that we take a group picture, and then after that to make this moment memorable? Nope. Okay, never mind. All right, smart everyone. Let's do a normal pose first, and then after that we'll do an oops moment.
Ben,
all right?
normal photo first, Ben. Normal.
Ben,
That was normal.
Ben, normal.
Normal. Okay.
That's
One,
the definition of normal.
I know you're now a millionaire, but please. Okay, smart. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do oops moment. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Now we go to, what do we have next? Back to Tom.
Exactly.
You.
Give control to me. Ladies and gentlemen, we will go to the sessions that you will love so much. Why? Because it's only 1 to 2 minutes speech. Well, the table topic session, it is called. Table topic master will explain to you what it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite one of the most amazing table topic master, one of the most handsome people on earth. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome the moment of truth, the table topic master and table topic session, Robin Chan, the Mauritius Island.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, such an honor to be introduced by Toastmaster Rendra. Wow, what so much energy that he has today. All right, so guys, today we have table topics. So what is table topics, you may ask, for some of you who have never heard of it before? Well, in Toastmasters, table topics, what, is it me or him? All right.
You scream, dude, right into our ears.
I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot I have a big mic. All right. So guys, what is table topics? You may ask for some of you who have never heard about it. So table topics is impromptu speech. So you come on stage and we talk, you do a mini speech, like you improvise on it and just talk about a topic itself that I will be giving you as the table topic master. So today I'll be a table topic master and you have I will give you a topic. So the topic is simple and the topic is oops for everyone. And it will be different from the usual one. And we will do storytelling. So guys, I'll have some people who wants to volunteer to be one of the speakers for tonight. Who wants to try? Raise hand. Yeah, I can see one.
Vira.
Weera. All right. Okay.
Weera.
Okay, Weera will want to try. Yeah. So
Hello,
I will
Toastmaster Robin.
Yeah. Let me have a list of people first, because we will do storytelling. Storytelling is like, let me explain to you how it works. So first up, I will start the story, and then after that, I will end my story with, oops, I did it again.
Okay.
Then you continue the story. And then after that, you nominate the other person, and then, oops, I did it again. Yeah, so you end your story with, oops, I did it again. Okay, so we have on the list, oh, okay, I nominate guest Alif, volunteer Chitra. Okay, all right, so let's have the list first. Okay, so first up we have Weera. Second one we have Chitra.
Leah.
Leah. All right.
Alfie.
Alfie. And fifth one?
Ifan.
Ifan.
Yes.
All right. Ifan. And six. One more. Six. Who wants to go next?
Maybe Rahwano or Cindy.
Yeah. All right. So Ranwono. And the last one. Does Cindy want to try? Is Cindy here?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I put all your names here in the chat, and so here's how the story starts. So you will have 1 to 2 minutes, so timer. Each speaker have 1 to 2 minutes to speak. Okay, please don't spotlight first. Let me speak for a while. All right. So this is how it will go. I will share a story, and then after that, the next person will go to that story. I'll start the story first, and I'll say, oops, I did it again. And then the next person is Weera, will continue on the story. And then after that, he ends his story with, oops, I did it again. And then he goes on to the next one, which is Chitra, and then end up with, oops, I did it again until the end. So each person has 1 to 2 minutes to speak, except me. I will just create the scene for you. All right?
Sorry, can I clarify? Is it supposed to be a continuation from the story by the previous speaker?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be a continuous story or just a part of it. And then after that, you can make it your own story. All right? All good? Everyone is good? Give me a thumbs up if everyone is good. No thumbs up. All right. Okay, so here's the story. The story starts with, one day I was going to swim and I have a stomach ache. And suddenly I felt like I needed to go to the toilet, but it was too late. The swimming pool started to turn brown. Oops, I did it again.
So I crapped my pants to save myself from embarrassment. And by the way, it's a good thing that I wear a brown swimming trunks so nobody can see me crap my pants. But still, it's a little bit embarrassing, if you will. So I just go to the surface, run to the freaking toilet, even though the lifeguard says I shouldn't run, but I didn't listen to the guy because I just want to take off that trunk as fast as possible. Oops, I did it again. What's the next person after me?
Wait, is it 1 minute yet?
No.
Not yet. Carry on.
Okay. It was a little.
Toastmaster Wira, you can add like a new development of the story.
Okay. Okay then. Well, because yeah, when I arrived at the bathroom, unfortunately, lots of the stalls are used. So yeah. But instead of waiting, I knocked. Tuck, 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 tuck. Is that already done? Are you done already? Are you done already? And one guy was so pissed. He opened the door, looked at me in the eye. Can you stop? So yeah, oops, I did it again.
Chitra, next.
Well, that guy that I knock over time and over time get annoyed because it seemed that I oversight. It was supposed to be the next door, but I knocked the other door. But it was okay because at the time I was in a rush because I need to do my business. But that doesn't stop me from doing another thing because I saw that all the doors were locked. So I went on and I checked the other toilet in the second floor, and turns out the toilet was still empty as nobody there. So what I did, I opened up the door, I put on my headset on, tried to listen to some music, so I can do the business while enjoying the time. 15 minutes passed, 20 minutes passed, nobody disturbed me, and everything ran well. I went out again and I met my friend. When I met my friend there, and she said like, why did it take you so long? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, where have you been? Well, oops, I did it again. I was just in a toilet enjoying my time. It was all because of the music that I had in the toilet, so for sure. And we went on, go on, and then finally, we just went to a certain place to buy some snacks. But again, I dropped the sauce on my pants again. Oops, I did again.
All right, the next person goes to Leah. Toastmaster Leah, our latest Toastmaster.
Then I see on my clothes, oops, there is a sauce here, and I don't know how to do it with this, and I think that I should call somebody to help me. And then I run to some place to search someone to help me. Nobody there, and I confused how to do it. I don't bring my phone in my hand, so I cannot do something with myself. And then I think I should do something not in this floor, not in this place, but I must to find something in other place. So I go to another place, and then when I go to that place, yeah, that's the same. Nobody there, nobody that I can call to help me. and I say that my clothes. I don't go to. I didn't go to the party with these clothes. So I don't know what to do it. And yeah, I just sit there waiting for someone who can help me. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, nobody there. It's getting dark. And then I think I want to go home. I want to go home, but I don't know what to do. I cannot go. I stuck in here, but I don't know what I can do with my body and my clothes with the sauce. So, oops, I did it again.
All right, next one is Alfie.
Okay, thank you. Well, frankly saying, I still get confused with with how to continue the story. All right. Yeah, since it's night and I realized that it's a bad day for me, I experienced many bad things during the day till night, from having yeah, like embarrassing moment in the pool, and then I spent too much time in the toilet, and then after that I spilled my sauce on my pant, and I forgot to bring my handphone, and I was now alone waiting for somebody to help me. But yeah, I realized that I could not do anything if I just stayed there. So I tried to find somebody. Yeah, okay, I tried to find somebody who could help me. Yeah, at least to go home, or probably to help me. And then I asked permission to a man beside me, or the man I met, to borrow his to lend me his cell phone. And then he gave me his cell phone, and I asked his permission whether or not I could call a friend of mine to help me. So because the only number I remember is only my ex number, so I pressed his number, and then I called him, and oops, I did it again. Okay, that's the end. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, cool. Next up, let's have Irfan.
That's a nightmare to have called my ex by mistake. So, not by mistake. That's actually the only number that I can memorize. I think that proves that I still haven't moved on yet. So she asked me, "What have you done again this time?" So of course I hang up. And I decide to do, what the hell? My clothes is ruined already, and I have to go back to the pool instead. Maybe I can reach for another help from them. But by the time I reach the pool, I found that it's already been evacuated, because, yeah, of course, it's obvious the pool has turned brown, and there's a, what do you call it, an official. He approached me and said, "Do you know anything to do with this, sir? That someone has taken a crap in our swimming pool, and I saw that your clothes there is ruined, and it's brownish and maybe reddish with the sauce. Do you have anything to do with this?" Of course not. I was one of the victims here. I was evacuating myself. Well, we have the CCTV, sir. You were there at that time. By the second the pool turned brown. Do you have answer to that? And I stunned. Oops, I did it again.
Wow. Okay, next up, let's have Ranch Wono.
No. Okay, so when the man tried to take a look at the footage, it was actually showing someone like me, exactly like me, the height and then the everything. But little as they know, it was an oversight because it was my twin. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I was somewhere else at that time. So back in the day, in the same day, at the day of the accident, he actually told me that he was about to go to swim. And then I told him he better stay at home because he's not been recovered fully from his diarrhea. And then, well, he kept insisting to go to the swimming pool. And then I said, well, what a stubborn brother you are. And then, okay, fine, you may go as you wish. And then he went to the swimming pool and then that accident happened. And then I said, well, it's you, not me. So it's not me, it's you, okay? So, well, oops, he does it again.
Next up, let's have Cindy as the last person.
Looks like she left. Oh, she's here. I'm sorry.
Okay. So with the ruined pants that's on my behind my back, I have to hide it. So I have to go back and change. So I found the nearest bus stop and waited for the bus. And finally the bus came and I bought the bus. And there, people are doing this to me. And I did it too. And look around. What smell is that? Where did it come from? It's not me. And on the journey, oh my stomach is churning again. I tried to hide it and cold sweats were rolling down my cheeks. And I try to hide it I turn on my Spotify with the music, oops, I did it again, just to hide it. And to distract myself that I can't do it. It has to come out. And I got no choice but to alight at the next bus stop and run to the nearest toilet. And when I reached the toilet, that's it. That's it. This is the best time of my life. Relief. And I was thinking why I had this diarrhea. Looking into my pocket. Oh gosh, that's not my pill. That's the laxatives that my twin has. It's an oversight. I took the wrong bottle. Whoops, I did it again. Thank you.
Wow. Let's give them, all of them, a round of applause. Really good job. All right. So thank you very much for sharing these moments. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. What a relief. Nailed it. Good. Yes. Okay. The story that I shared with you was in the beginning, my story actually.
True story.
It's a true story. So
Now, Rendra, we know that Robin is no longer the most handsome.
Yeah.
In this
Too
club.
bad. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is recorded. So thanks for watching. Okay. So guys, please vote for the best speaker. So we have all the lists here today. And we have first up.
Timer.
Yeah, the timer report. So let's have the timers report.
Okay, wow. That brought me back to teaching fifth graders. But we got Wera 109. Actually, everyone's qualified. You guys all made it. Here's the list in the chat box. So please vote for Wow, whoever you liked best. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause to Robin Chan. Hey guys, even though you see a handsome person or a beautiful person, please ensure yourself that he or she has a clean in its mind. So avoid the dirt in its mind. So you know it is recorded, right? So this movie will be in your footage entire life until your death. The movie is still there in the YouTube. Your son, your grandson will watch it and they will laugh at you even though you are in the cemetery already. Now, I would like to go to the next session. This session is very amazing session and educated well sessions. This session will give you the essence of Toastmasters, how the Toastmaster can be growing because these sessions. For doing these sessions, I would like to invite the lady that amazed me the most because every time she speak, she always be the champion. So that's why I decided myself to be a director instead of speaker because I have no option. So ladies and gentlemen, please let us welcome our amazing president, our G, Natalie Chayadi. It is your moment of truth.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rendra, and also Toastmaster Robin for that dirty talk. Okay, I'm sure everyone got some oops, I imagine it again moment, but hopefully, you know, it doesn't follow you to when you're sleeping later on. Let's finish it in this room, right? So now I would like to lead on the third session, the evaluation session. And first, we're gonna continue on with the prepared speech evaluators, and then followed by the technical role players evaluators. So first, I would like to ask Toastmaster Desi Eva, are you ready? The first evaluator? Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Okay, so to evaluate our first speaker, Toastmaster Dian Vivi, please give a warm welcome to our Toastmaster member, Toastmaster Desi Eva.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam GE. Well, it's such an honor to evaluate Toastmaster Dian Vivi. It's such a great speech. The purpose of her speech is to clarify, to clearly define how Toastmaster envision mentoring, and also for the member to share some aspect of previous experience as a protégé. And Toastmaster Dian Vivi clearly executed very well. She shares some of her experience of being a protégé, such a genuine share, and I can feel her feeling, I mean, toward her journey in Toastmaster and toward the process of mentoring. And also, I really enjoy the speech, as if like she say that some motivating stories, like when I feel that I can relate to her story, even when I'm not really, I mean, into this kind of experience, but I can feel that I'm into it. And she used a vocal variety when she used some kind of signposting, and also what kind of modulation when she tried to explain what I want to say is blah blah blah. So it's a good, it is clearly define her speech. And for the level of comfort, I can see that Toastmaster Dian Vivi made some kind of unnecessary movement, but I believe that this kind of movement might due to oversight, because she's not aware of her body movement. For example, when she tried to fix her veil, it's like a kind of a very disturbing, but I can see that it's disturbing her speech. So
if she could be, my suggestion is that maybe the Toastmaster BNPP, before you deliver your speech, you can put on comfortable outfit so that you can focus on delivering your speech, so you can have a more engagement with your audience. And also for your improvement on your speech, maybe I would like suggest you to prepare the stage. I mean, like fixing the camera first before you deliver your speech, so that you don't make like a hand gesture in front of the camera like this, like you sliding your you do some slide on your phone, so that I'm sure that it will disturb your speech also. So far, I think it's a great speech. Thank you very much. And also, I believe that it's a great challenge for me also to evaluate such a experienced Toastmaster like the NPP. But as what she said, don't take challenge as a problem. Take every problem as your challenge. Thank you very much. Back to you, G.
Thank you. Thank you, our evaluator, Toastmaster Desi Eva. Let's move on to our second speech evaluator, Toastmaster Melita. Toastmaster Melita, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, so please give a warm welcome to evaluate second speaker, Toastmaster Ben Whitaker. Please give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Melita.
Ben, you did it again. What a smart speech like you did as usual. Full of message and need a high attention on your smart points. I really like it. There are two things that I really love of your speech. First, body language, great spots. So you delivered your speech with good standing positions, and you use your hands gestures, and also you maximize the stage. Even though currently now we are doing speech online, but you are successful to maintain the background, the Zoom background here as much as possible. Second, your speech pace was well done for me. I can follow your speech nicely. Congratulations on that 2 points, Ben. Also, Toastmasters need a feedback because this is the heart of Toastmasters meeting. And I have 2 points that I hope that I can help you to improve your next speech. First, this speech is about research and presenting. I couldn't find the resourceable link or an article that supported your smart point. It will be great if you provide or written that and then copy that and put it in the chat box, so we as audience, we can go back through the link, and then also we can say, yeah, what did Ben state was true about this smart point. Second, this is my personal opinion, right? I guess you should put more content on your speech. For example, how you approach your smart point with your personal stories. For example, how you did your smart points when you were pursuing your degree at ASU, or probably how you approach your personal goals when you were in your military life. So 2 points that can improve your next speech is put resourceable link to audience and put your personal stories in your speech content. You're good at body language and your speech was amazing. I think that's all from me. So Ben, good luck, and I would like to hear more of your speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Melita. Okay, last but not least, the third prepared speech evaluator who will evaluate third speaker, Toastmaster Fifi, is, please give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Pipit.
Wait, I'm spotlighting myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the downside of being the third evaluator, because I was going to say, oops, she did it again, but Melita did it already. So for me, but you get the point, right? So I get the job to evaluate Fifi Amaliawati. Actually, I did it very last minute, but I really hope I can give you quality evaluation. what I really like from her speech. First, she started her speech with a question that is relevant to everyone. Who has social media? Raise your hands. Of course, everyone is crazy about social media, and you show people, you can see the people are actually raising their hands. Some people even made a comment, how about TikTok? How about this one? How about this one? So it was a really good strategy to attract their attention, to pique their interest. Next one is she had a clear delivery. The purpose of the enhancing the presence in social media was delivered clearly in her speech. So we can tell the difference, what happened if you actually post the right things at the right social media. For example, she talked about for Facebook, she did it for fun, for keep the connection with friends and to entertain herself and others. But for LinkedIn, it's something for business likes. And then sometimes she even reports it to her boss about the networking in the LinkedIn and how many people view the products and things like that. So she actually clearly delivered the purpose of the speech, which is to explain to the audience about the function or the benefit of enhancing our social media presence. And also, she was standing up when delivering her speech. This is something that I really miss in an online setting. Most of people like me, for example, we're stuck on our chair, right? And then our body language is stuck from here and above. But because PP had the benefit of standing up during the delivery of her speech, actually it frees up some parts of her body that are usually not moving for most people in the online setting. So it's really a good strategy to deliver your speech standing up. And of course, she managed to achieve the purpose of the speech as well. However, the reason why she joined is to get a suggestion to make her speeches more better, improve. The first one will be, I think there was a loss of opportunity. Since she talked about food or what she posted on social media, I think there was an opportunity to show to people how her social media looks, particularly when she has infamous photos of food, culinary stuff on her social media. I think it's a loss of opportunity if you did not show it to people. I'm sure people will get more excited, especially this is during dinner time, at least in my area. So you will get the the up point, because showing food when everyone is hungry. The next one is you need to exercise your vocal variety, because I can tell from your words that you're excited, but it was hard for me to pick it up from your vocal variety. So try to bump it up a little bit so it will enhance the meaning of your speech. And then good luck for your next speech. Vivi, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pipit, our third speech evaluator. Now I would like to ask Mr. Ben, our timer.
Yeah, everyone qualified. Jesse 304, Melita 234, and 321. Let's vote.
Great, thank you. I would like to invite our ballot counter, Toastmaster Bella, to launch the poll.
Okay, all is eligible. Now, please vote. I will launch this one. Is it?
For all the co-hosts and hosts, you cannot vote, but don't worry. You can private message to Bella about your choice. So she can add that into the consideration in case, we have tie or something like that. Okay, I'll give it another 15
How many minutes?
seconds. No, we're not gonna give it a minute.
Yeah,
too long.
So just call the next maybe.
No, it's okay. We'll give like some time. It's already 13 out of 17. And I believe it's now 15. So 3 more people and all the co-hosts, you can vote to Della. All right, let's go to the technical role player. So first up, I would like to invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Aji, to share his grammarian report. Please welcome Toastmaster Aji.
Okay, thank you, Madam G. So I believe you guys can see my screen, right? Okay, so here is some notes that I've taken. Yeah. So first of all, congratulations to those who mentioned the word of the day. As you can see here, Ben, Natalie, and Desi Eva. Everyone is mentioned one time. And then I also catch the beautiful words today, and it's take every problem as your challenge. And I have also note down some oversights in this grammatical oversights in during the whole meeting. And as you can see here, there are some mispronunciations and also some grammatical little grammatical errors or grammatical oversights. Yeah. First thing I think I would like to you can see the reports here. First, in English words, they have some emphasis in the words in the syllables, and it's not common in our language, and in Bahasa Indonesia we don't have it. So maybe next time you guys can pay attention to this to better your pronunciation, to improve your pronunciation. For example, like this. I heard, if I'm not mistaken, this social, yeah, it was pronounced social, while it should be pronounced social. So with the emphasis in the first, social, like that, yeah. And the other ones are like some grammatical errors. For example, like three prepared speakers should be three prepared speakers, and yeah, the speech will be has, while it's supposed to be this speech has, or this speech will be having, and so on, as you can see here. So I think that's my report. So back to GE.
Thank you, Grammarian Toastmaster Aji, for sharing that. And let's go to the next team member, the counter. So please give a warm welcome for Toastmaster Sunny.
Thank you, Madam GE. Can I have permission to share my screen, please?
I think you already have.
Not yet.
Now you should be able to.
All right, perfect. Okay, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. This is my observational and listening report of today's meeting. Let's start with the Tom. You have to Aji as a grammarian, this is your report. We have 1, 2, 3 role players who are clear when you deliver your role. Then for the speakers, we have 2 speakers and 2 evaluators are clear. Congratulations. And then for the table topic speakers, here's your report. And I found the most frequent things during the meetings. There are 1 well, 1 and mostly is yeah, as Indonesian. Well, it's normal as Indonesian. And for the filler sounds, mostly I found most frequent use was the sound. So I hope that this report can develop our personal goals in the future. And yeah, see you again. Thank you. Back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you, counter Toastmaster Sunny Chairani. Thank you for sharing that report. And let me just make sure to the ballot counter. It's all good. The polling has been closed. We have the winner. Okay, great. So while our PR team is preparing the certificate, let me share with you the general evaluation of tonight's meeting. So first of all, I like how the meetings start on time. So by 7 p.m. Jakarta or 8 p.m. Bali, 7 p.m. Bali and 6 p.m. Jakarta, the SAA read the house rules. And I believe we will finish on time as well, because now we're on 8:37 Bali time. And in Bhinneka, we have a saying, if we can finish it before time, we will finish it before time. So we don't want to waste anyone's time. And yeah, One thing that I would like to suggest to the team as well is some mishaps that happen. For example, like project information of the speakers can be rectified by coordinating better in the WhatsApp group. So I don't blame anyone. Mistakes can happen. It's fine. We can always, make it better for the next time. So maybe for the next time, for each speakers, remember to also let the Toastmaster of the meeting know in the WhatsApp group what is your project, and make sure that he or she knows exactly what it is before the meeting. All right. And let's go to like individual roles. For all the three prepared speakers, all the three evaluators have shared with you all, some gems of wisdom and insights. So I won't add anything, but thank you for sharing wonderful speeches tonight. And for our Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Rendra, oh my gosh, can we give him another round of applause, please, for the amount of energy he brought to this meeting? So when I know the meeting theme is oops, so I asked in the Exco group, who will be the best person to do this? And everyone said, Rendra. So you had like an insane amount of energy that carried the meeting and set the tone. So you made it fun. Special kudos, Rendra, because Rendra is also quite new in doing different roles, right? This is only his second Toastmaster of the meeting role. So special kudos for your great recovery in dealing with some oops moment, including, the mishaps and stuff. My suggestion for Rendra is paying a little detail in terms of grammar, just like what Toastmaster Aji has shared earlier, will help you improve the quality of your speech. Also, I noticed from the first and then second time you did the Toastmaster of the meeting, sometimes you forgot the calling the evaluator name or share the project purpose for the speakers. So my suggestion is, if you know you have the tendency to forget something, just write down what you like, the flow of the things that you need to say, just so you can see it, because I think you're a very visual person. So when you see it, you know you can do it. Okay, well done, Rendra. Look forward for another great toming from you. So Toastmaster Robin, as a table topic master, I give great kudos for you by trying something new. In Bhinneka, creativity is highly encouraged. So if you want to try something different, if you want to try different ways to spice up the meeting, we welcome you with open mind and open arms, sorry. And I also like how you try to sort out the role takers or like the table topic speakers beforehand to make sure that you have enough people on the board. My suggestion for you is, maybe because this is like a new way of doing table topic, just demonstrate a little bit so everyone is more certain of what they need to do. For example, you can say, so let's say I'm the first one. Hi, my name is Robin. I'm a painter. And then blah, 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 blah. And then the second one will say something that's still related. Blah, blah, blah. So I have painted this room, blah, blah, blah. So just giving like a little demonstration maybe can help the audience to understand it a little bit better. And another thing that I'm a little bit worried about this dirty talk because this is also being recorded. I mean, it's fun, so we got it. And it's quite interesting how where we started and where we ended. So it's quite interesting. Yeah, but I just like sometimes in a bigger setting, maybe it will be wiser to use like a more neutral topic or neutral opening line. But that's just me overthinking. All right, so for the prepared speech evaluators for Toastmaster Desi, this is also maybe Toastmaster Desi third times or second times evaluating. So I would like to applaud you on your attention to details. So you remember certain things that Dian Fifi did, and you also give some suggestions based on that. My challenge for you, Toastmaster Desi, because compared to Melita and Pipit, you're pretty new in this, right? So my challenge for you is to try to evaluate the content and find some improvement in the content or in the structure of the speech. For example, you can say, I feel it will be more interesting if you open with this. Maybe something like that is just an example of what you can add to demonstrate that you also, not just what you see, but also what you hear and what you process. That will be beneficial for the speaker as well. For the second evaluator, Toastmaster Melita, I like how you use signposting phrases. Like you said, I have 2 phrases for you, Ben, 2 recommendation, and I have 2 improvement or recommendation for you. So I know exactly that you will say 2 things and 2 things. My suggestion for Toastmaster Melita is, I like how you said, I will suggest to you to improve your content. You can add some personal story, You can also take it a little bit further by demonstrate it. For example, then you can share about this, like a specific thing that will fit with his speech. Maybe that's just like what I can think of. Last but not least, Toastmaster Pipit, as one of the most experienced speech evaluators, she made a great way of demonstrating how an evaluation can be done, because she explained what it is and why she recommend or she praised that. And she also demonstrate how it can be done. My suggestion for Toastmaster Pipit is to manage the timing a little bit better. So cut down some of the opening part, so you have more time to elaborate on the improvement, because the speaker needs to grow from the suggestions and the improvement. For my team, for Zoom Master and Ballot Counter, Toastmaster Della, this is also her first time. Well done, Toastmaster Della. I know it's not easy, you need to split your brain here, there, and everywhere, but you did a wonderful job. And also the polling launched wonderfully. For our timer, Toastmaster Ben, you're quick and precise and not wasting any time, pun intended. So, that's it. For our counter and grammarian, I like how both of you using visual. It was friendly. It was encouraging also your session, because you are friendly, both of you, Aji and Sunny. I felt like when you approach delivering evaluation with a more friendly tone, people will want to learn instead of approaching it with like a teacher's or teaching tone. So great way of doing your report. I enjoy the visual as well. So for Sunny and Aji, I think if you really want to take it a little bit more, just maybe find commonalities or like common points that we all can learn from. For example, I noticed that every time someone shared a story, they didn't really use the past tense and they referred back to like the present tense. We all can learn from that. Maybe something like that for grammarian. And for counter, you can also say that the purpose of counting in Toastmaster is for us to identify our speaking crutches, because we cannot understand our own habit unless it was observed by other people. So that's why I'm here to help you. Maybe you can add just a tiny bit like that. But this is like a very little detail that, it's like an MSG. So yeah, for all table topic speakers, well done. I enjoyed it. And how do you feel? Continuing the story is not easy, isn't it? But
especially when the story is gross.
But what Toastmaster Robin did was an excellent way for you to tackle table topic session. One of the way to do it was by telling a story. And today we focus really on telling a story, because when we practice this, we practice impromptu speaking as well as thinking logically and creatively. Imagine if you got like a certain topic and then your brain started to go many different ways. So the idea is to try to practice it as natural as we can. And one of the easiest way is by telling story. Your own personal story, your made up story, anything. That's it. And yeah, I will pass it back to Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Rendra. But let me just say that Thank you so much for being such an attentive and wonderful audience. I believe the speakers and all role takers got that energy from you as well. So thank you and well done. Back to you, Toastmaster Rendra.
Thank you for the inputs, Madam G. I will note I am official man. I hope I have official things to see in my another laptops, so it could be even better. Now, as my agenda per se, I will be giving award. Is it true?
Yes.
Dela will be the one reporting.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please let us our amazing Della to deliver her majestic report on this. Della, your
Yes.
moment of truth.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Tonight, I will share the result of our vote. And the first winner for the best speaker speech. Drum roll, please, guys. The winner is Ben. Congratulations, Ben.
Then hang.
Huh?
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Let me take photo, Ben. Pose.
Take picture.
Pose 1, 2, 3. Oh, same pose each time. Let's go again.
Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. For the table topic speakers, tonight we have two winners because both of them has the same what we call the numbers of vote. Yes, the vote percentage is the same. So the winners are, drum roll please, Ivan and Cindy. Okay, congratulations.
Okay, I'll call one by one first.
Yes. Okay.
Ivan. Let me spotlight. Take photo 1, 2, 3. Well, those who didn't know, Ivan actually is a hero.
Yeah.
What is it called? Movie script, yeah. So yes, that's his job.
A writer?
Writer,
scenario,
yes.
writers.
Scenario writer for movies, TV.
Screenwriters. Okay, now is Cindy. Congratulations, Cindy.
Wait, let me.
Oh.
Spotlight,
Cindy.
Cindy.
Photo 1, 2, 3. Yes, got it.
And last but not least, the best evaluator. Drum roll, please. The winner is Pipit. Yay! Distinguished Toastmaster Pipit. Take a picture of yourself, Pipit.
How I cannot take a picture of myself.
I will help you.
Oh,
okay, take a picture. 1, 2, and okay, cool. Okay, thank you. Back to Tom.
Oh,
is it?
Now we have one more. First timer.
Oh, first timer. Oh.
Della is the first timer. Photo. I'll take your photo.
Okay.
First timer as the Zoom host.
First timer of the Zoom host and bell out counter.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
Okay, thank you. And thank you, everyone. Back to Tom.
Okay, Dela, thank you very much for your amazing report of the champions, Hall of Fame of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, as you know that I am a second time Tom in this club, and I'm very happy to get an experience of being the Tom. So I'm ready to be a Tom, a counter, and GE. Those three are mine. Okay, now to give the control to our president. Madam President, it is your turn.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rendra. See, his energy, he's like an energizer. His energy didn't, it's still there even after 2 hours. All right, to close this meeting, I would like to do two things. First, I would like to welcome our newest member who just joined few days ago to the club. So I would like to invite everyone to unmute themselves. And here is our newest member to Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Leah.
Yay! Way to go!
Congratulations.
Toastmasters family.
Hopefully your journey will be fruitful and colorful, just like your background. And I would like to give you 30 seconds of glory to share your feeling and your hope.
Oh, wow.
Another impromptu.
What should I say now? Okay, thank you for your warm welcome in WhatsApp group and in this Zoom meeting. Actually, it's like a member get member, right? Because I'm here for the first time for cheering Della when Della speech last meeting, right? And then after that, Della introduced to me Pipit, and then actually I asked Della about these Toastmasters because I want to make Toastmasters club for kids because I have a kids club and then want to make an English club in that club like one of the club in our clubs. In our activity, my club is Semesta Kumbo, so I asked Della to how about if I want to make like a Toastmaster but for kids. So Della introduced me to TM Pipit, and then I talked to TM Pipit about that, and then yes, I'm here. So
Great.
Thank you.
Welcome to the club, and I hope you can achieve what you came here for. And please be assured that we welcome you with open arms and support. Okay, welcome to the club, Leah. And the second thing that I would like to do is to remind you, well, not second thing, yeah. Also, don't forget our next meeting is not the 5th week of August because we don't have any club meeting on the 5th week, but it will be in the 1st week of September. So our next club meeting will be first Sunday, September 5th. Is it correct, Ben? September 5th. And second thing that I would like to do is to ask for quick guest comments. So maybe first,
Sorry.
Yes.
For guests, can we share the achievement posters that Robin have prepared for live?
Oh, let's do that after, and I'll allow Ben to do that because he's the Vice President of Education. But I'll just ask quick guest comment. Maybe first is from Cindy. I think this is your first time visiting Bhinneka. How do you feel? Would you want to come back?
Hey everyone, my name is Cindy. Yes, it is a very, very good impression. Everything is organized in a very timely manner, and all the speakers, I can tell they put on effort, prepare, and they are really committed to Toastmasters meeting. And the energy when the speakers are speaking and the chats are all coming, and this is total engagement. This is something that it's so rare now that we are only doing face-to-face and we don't get to have physical meeting. It's so different. And I will really remember this meeting based on the topics, the table topics. And kudos to Robin. And he just have to say it once, and the rest of the table topics speaker just continue. He doesn't, and he finishes his job.
Yes, great. Thank you, Cindy. I'm glad that you had fun. How about other guests? Maybe Alfie?
I would like to apologize because there is
Okay.
activity, in front of my house. I'm afraid that
maybe Alfie, if you can
disturbing.
Yes, if you can share in the chat how do you feel? Would you want to come back? And I'll ask, let me see, guess Ivan to share, because I believe this is your first time in Bhinneka as well.
Yeah, Ivan, go man. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, of course. This is my first time. Yeah. Even though I've been watching Della doing this Toastmasters sessions for God knows how long, and this is, of course, this is my first time, and yeah, I'm blown away by the, how do you call it, the neatness, the systematic evaluation, by the systemic. Everything is done very right, very proper, and encouraging, of course, encouraging. And of course, it's tempting me to come back for more.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you here. And let's hear from Rahwono, who came back for the second time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, this is my second time, and it's a great way to start Monday with the stories, with the impromptu speech. Well, it's a great ending to end this Sunday, and it's a good way to start the Monday. So, yeah, I'll definitely come back for another meeting.
Awesome. We always welcome you with open hands. And I would like to pass it over to our VPE Ben, who will share our member accomplishment.
All right, so bear with us for about 4 more minutes. I know we don't want to take up your time. So 4 minutes, and let me share my screen because I'm the host, I can do this. All right, so we have about 6 people that have accomplished something in our club. We like to give kudos to people that do stuff and do stuff well. So let's go. Our first kudos is to Pippets for completing her level 2 presentation mastery. Yay, Pippet, way to go. Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Can I share my screen? Can I share my screen instead? Because mine is ready.
Oh, hey, let's go, Robin. You share your screen, I'll just talk.
Yeah. All right.
That sounds like a plan.
Then you take
1, 2, 3.
That's much better. All right, sweet. Thanks, Robin. Timur. Our next person is for completing level 2 presentation mastery as well, Dian Pipi.
Let me find her. Dian Pipi. Where are you, Dian Pipi? Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Take photo. 1, 2, 3. Got it?
All right. Next on the list is completing her level 3 presentation mastery is Pipi Amelia Wati. Yeah, all right.
1, 2, 3. Got it?
All right. And oh man, I'm on full screen. Get out of there. All right. Next is, he's not here, but we're gonna say what's up to him anyways. It's not really well, I believe. Presentation mastery, Mufti Jazuli. Let's just pray that he's healthy. All right, next is our one and only presentation master. A lot of presentation masters in this club. Is level 3 completion, Robin Chan, all the way from Mauritius, the beautiful island of Mauritius.
That doesn't have Starbucks. 1, 2, 3. Got it?
Good for them. They don't sell out. All right, and last but not least, that completed his pathway in dynamic leadership, not motivational strategies. But it's okay, guys. No worries. Dynamic leadership is me.
Yes.
Okay. Robin has so much faith in you.
Ben, I know why. I know why. Because it's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do the side profile, the same picture. The shirt is the same color, but different shirt.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And it shows you smiling. What a rare moment.
It is rare. I was eating chocolate in that picture that you guys stole from me, so that's probably why I'm smiling. All right, and that's it. Unshare screen. I think that's everybody. Hooray! It took me 3 years to complete a pathway. Go at your own pace, people. That's all that matters. And anyways, I told you I'd take up 4 minutes. I took it up 3. So we're going to end the meeting now. Is that cool? Yes. This meeting is officially closed. Thank you. Oh, look at that camera. All right, there it is. Come back in 3 weeks. But
we close it.